traders, welcome back to Fides Trading channel, and we are back again with another Fides Flows video. Today we're doing the daily market brief for Tuesday the 12th of August 2025. If you're new to this channel, in these particular Fides Flow videos I do a deep dive into the price action and fundamentals behind gold, Nas100 and Us30, giving you a clear roadmap for the trading day ahead. Using higher time frame technical analysis, I identify key zones, momentum shifts, and trend structures. Then combine that with real-time macroeconomic drivers like interest rates, inflation data, and market sentiments. So whether you're a swing trader or day trader, this breakdown helps you understand what's really moving these markets and where high probability setups might form. Starting with gold, we see gold is currently trading at 3348 with bears moving into the consolidation zone between the Asian highs and the Asian lows of 3358 and 3342. As it stands, price was moving bearish during the Asian session at yesterday's opens and towards the latter part of the London session. When the New York session kicked in, we can see we moved into a very tight consolidation zone between the levels I have just mentioned. Just dropping into the 4-hour chart, I do apologize. My internet has been very slow of recent, and I've been working on getting it up to speed. But on the 4-hour chart, we can see that price is moving a bit bearish. We can see that the last 4-hour candle closed bearish, and we are currently trading below the 21 and 50-day moving average, but above the 200-day moving average. And we are showing consolidation signs upon the pivot level of 3351, currently awaiting a reaction from said pivot level. And most likely only going to get that type of reaction from a fundamental news release. That being said, we are still also showing bearish signs on the RSI, trading below the 45 region of the RSI. Moving on to the 1-hour time frame, price is moving in a consolidation zone with the candlesticks moving bearish now. You can see we had that drop from the Asian highs. Price is trading below the 21, 50, and 200-day moving average, but it is consolidating below that 200-day moving average. So we're still awaiting confirmation that price is going to be staying down there. That being said, price is also trading within the bearish region of the RSI below 45, and we are currently testing that sweet spot region. We are very close to the 21, 50, and 200-day moving average, and we could see a bearish push from that Asian high again, breaking below the Asian low in the latter session, such as the New York session today. But that being said, we can also flip the script and continue bullish if fundamental news releases play in favor of gold strength. So as I mentioned, I'm waiting for price to break out of its current range. And until I get a break out of this current range, there is no established market directionality to trade off. So we need that fundamental news event. What we have today is CPI. So we need something from CPI or tariff releases to actually allow momentum to step into this market and provide some sort of market directionality for us to trade. Per the 5-minute chart, we were at the support of the Asian lows. We can see that price has turned bullish at the start of this particular hour at 12 o'clock, and we are pushing higher as it stands. From this level, I could potentially see a push towards the Asian highs at 3358, but I wouldn't be looking to trade beyond that. I would actually wait to see what type of reaction we get from said level. So putting in a small trade here to see if we can catch maybe a few dollars riding the wave to the top. But again, we also have this major pivot level at 3351, which has not provided an adequate enough direction to determine the market directionality moving forward. And if we were to just drop into the 4-hour chart again, we can see that from this particular level, we have had major reactions in the past, and no doubt we will have one again now due to the consolidation zone that we are now observing. So with gold, waiting to see what happens potentially within the New York session today. Moving on to Nas100. Nas100 continues to move bullish and is currently at 23,536. Market is moving sideways at the open of the week, currently falling below the major pivot level of 23,680. On the 1-hour chart, just dropping into the 1 hour. On the 1 hour chart, we can see that price maintains its bullish structure, but is showing signs of bearish momentum stepping in, especially towards the latter part of the New York session yesterday. After testing the highs, markets have dropped, and we are now in a consolidation zone below the Asian lows of yesterday. I actually just need to mark out the new Asian session for today, which is, okay, we're going to mark that out on the 5-minute chart in a second. Just bring this down here. But as it stands, price is trading below the 21 SMA, but at the 50 SMA, and we are in the sweet spot region between 45 and 55 on the RSI, which is great to see. Now, from here, I am only looking for long positions in this market in line with the overall trend, and we could potentially see that soon. The current region price is sitting in on the 1 hour between 21 and 50 and very close to the bullish support trend line. So dropping into the 5-minute charts, we can see a lot of chop here. Price is actually consolidating below all three SMAs, and we also in consolidation on the RSI. What I'm actually looking for here is a strong bullish momentum candle to confirm market directionality. My ideology is I'm going to be waiting for a break above the 2357 level, which is the Asian highs of today. So let me just get that right. Asian high, Asian low. So yeah, break above that 23572 level. That will then provide me with the confirmation that the bulls have stepped in. We have broken above the session, the Asian session highs, and that the bulls have taken control of this market. And from there, I'll be looking for a long position. Moving on to US30, we can see US30 currently trading at 44012 and continues to be choppy, making it difficult to determine market directionality, even from an intraday perspective. Price is maintaining its range between 43950 and 44500, with current Asian lows at 43978 and Asian highs at 44100. So price trading below on the 5-minute chart is trading below the all three moving averages, and we are trading in the bearish region of the RSI at the moment. Like I said, a lot of chop. Very difficult to gauge this market at the moment. And if we drop into the 1 hour, we can also see very strong consolidation below all three moving averages. And we are bearish below those moving averages, and we are bearish on the RSI. And I am actually looking for long position per the indices. This tight consolidation zone we're trading in has not helped one bit. So again, I'm waiting for a break out of this particular box that we see here. So we get out of that box. I'm not looking to take any trades in regards to US30. Taking a look at the VIX index, the VIX is currently trading at 16.28 after opening the week at 15.9. The VIX is also very choppy in consolidation recently, which is creating mixed signals, indicating investors are non-committal at the moment on a particular direction. We are in a risk-on territory, but we can see at the opening of today that markets are showing signs of fear stepping into the market, meaning that investors may be taking some positions out of indices and putting it into gold. We need to see more volume stepping in here to indicate investors are taking some sort of action, whether it's up or down. And this will probably be based on fundamental news releases. Let's quickly take a look at the fundamentals for the day ahead. So fundamentals for today, we can see next up at 2:30 p.m. we have core CPI releases month on month and year on year. This is strong inflation data, and we can see that indices are waiting for this inflation data to be released per the headlines that I've got of TradingView and FX Street. So very important event today. It's definitely going to be a market mover for indices, and we could potentially see some stepping in for gold. In terms of the overall sentiment for the gold headlines, it seems to have stabilized and is showing bullish life, with Trump announcing the bullion won't be tariffed, but still has bearish sentiment per technical analysis and previous headlines coming out of the rest of the week. Also noting that the futures price of gold has dropped nearly 100 points from Friday. Let's just hop back into the charts quickly to observe that. Yeah, so it has dropped nearly 100 points from Friday and is currently sitting at 3396 from the highs of 3534, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 3534. So that's a massive drop in the value of gold futures, which does add some bearish pressure to gold, but nonetheless, we are still maintaining nearly a 50-point difference between the spot price and the future price of gold to the upside. So that is pretty much the analysis for today. I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe if you did, and let me know what you'd like to see more of in the future. As always, this is not financial advice, but my personal opinion on the current state of the markets. Before taking any positions in the markets, make sure to do your own research first. So with that, I'll catch you in the next one, traders. Happy hunting. Cheers.